Glass prison cells lined the long white corridors, the lights of sensor mechanisms blinking on and off. In one such cell, a young woman with smooth skin, untouched by the sunlight, lay upon a bed. Strands of long black hair draped across the white linen pillow. Within her diamond-shaped face, delicate cheekbones rose above full, rosy lips. She lay far too still, dressed in a white, long-sleeved shirt and pants. Only when she took a breath and the sheets shifted did she reveal any sign of being alive. A steel collar hugged her neck, tiny green lights along the outer edge flashing across the surface with her breathing pattern. This blinking also mimicked the pattern of similar lights in the corner of the room near the entrance. When the green flashed to yellow, her body seemed to relax. Her once stiff muscles eased, allowing movement once again. Her eyes opened. "Hello?" the woman whispered, staring up at the white ceiling. She was alone, but something had awakened her. She looked around, now remembering where she was with an unagonizing certainty. Her dreams provided the only release from this reality. The same day repeated itself, tests and challenges. She recalled a flash of her earlier days, sitting across from a man in white. Her sisters called them the White Coats. Some wore a black or blue uniform with strange red emblems on the side of the arm. Those were the guards, who brought her to the room for conducted tests. The tests were always the same. There was always a wall between them, the lower half solid and the upper half glass. The white coat asked questions using only his mind and allowed her to read his thoughts. She thought it a boring game. She always answered correctly. Sometimes she was unstable. That was what they called it. His nose would bleed, a smile wrinkling her lip until a violent shock raced through her body. Then she dropped. That was what the collar did when they activated it. It had happened the day before, and she'd stayed in her quarters, still as a board and unable to move. Perhaps it was her punishment. Of course, they wanted control over those in containment. She was, after all, a prisoner of the men in white coats. She was special, they said. She was among the few others who could talk to them, the creatures in the containers, those same beings she found in her dreams. Had she heard a voice calling to her just before she opened her eyes, or was it all inside her head? She pulled the cotton sheet off her body, crawled to the side of the bed, swung her legs over the edge, and sat up. Maya. This time, she was sure she heard it. A whisper somewhere, hidden behind or even traveling through the vents. No, it was in her head. The small room she occupied had no windows, only the clear glass door revealing the outside hall, stark and sterilized. She knew the corridor's dimensions by heart. She saw it in her dreams. Maya. The voice was clearly in her head. Someone was trying to reach her. Quinn? Yes. I hear you. Where are you?